Hey everyone, this is Bekah.
And this is Al. And this is your
Lightbulb moment. Woo! Hi Bekah. Bekah? Bekah, have you muted yourself again? Bekah, can you hear? You're just ignoring me, aren't you? Again.
Yep.
Oh, shocking. Seriously though, what are you reading? What's that? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking at baby pictures of myself. Look, how cute am I?
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, brilliant. They're class.
Yeah.
Really nice. Very, very cute. You know what? That makes me think that. Isn't it crazy how the little baby that you're looking at there in your baby photos, that is you. Everything that you are now, the person that you are, was wrapped up in that tiny little baby that God created. Absolutely crazy. Like back then, you couldn't do anything really. You could maybe make a few noises, but like you couldn't walk, you couldn't talk, you probably couldn't even lift your head up when you were first born. So everything that you are is wrapped up in that tiny little baby in that photograph. Absolutely amazing.
That is really crazy. I remember my mum said that the only thing I could do for a really long time was like eat my own foot. I couldn't do much. I could grab my foot and I could suck my toes. Yeah.
Dear. So
now, I definitely would think, looking at that picture, that my mum would have been able to imagine me as I am now.
Yeah, maybe. So Bekah, do you actually like babies then?
Yeah. Oh yeah, love babies.
Really?
They're so sweet to meet you.
Cool. Well, I've got a surprise for you. You were looking at some baby photos there, weren't you? I've got one. I've got one here. See if you can guess who that is. The bald head might be a giveaway.
Okay, Steamac.
No. Another bald head.
He has a bald head. Don't give me clues if they're not helpful.
Dead easy, come on.
Is it you?
Yeah.
Is it you?
Yeah, more hair when I was born than I have now.
Wowzers. Yeah, you had a lot more hair. What happened?
I know, shocking. It's kind of, I've got my head on upside down these days. I have the hair down here now.
Very.
Yeah.
No, that's a gorgeous picture. How cute. Yeah, but I bet you saying what you said to me, I bet your mum couldn't imagine your voice right then, could she? She didn't know what you were going to sound like. I mean, she probably could have guessed you'd have a Teesside accent, but she didn't know it for certain.
Nah, that's it. But you know what? God knew, didn't he? He knew exactly, because he already had it planned out even before he created us. He knew what our voice was going to sound like. He knew how we were going to walk and talk, and how tall we were going to be, or how short we were going to be. Whoever we are, hey, behave. But yeah, even down to things like our hair and our fingernails and all the little details, God knew, didn't he? He'd already started the story. Yeah. And you know what, Bekah? He did the same for all of us. He did it for you and for me and for everyone watching. Yeah, he'd already started our story. So yeah, and he's just unfolding it every day as well ever since. So yeah, it's really exciting.
It is really exciting. Do you know, in the Bible it says, "He who has begun a good work in you shall see it through to completion." So as Jesus, we were small and baby and whatever and tiny, and God's going to see us through to completion. He sees us all the way through our lives. And do you know that was said by Paul, who didn't believe in Christians at all until God met him in a really crazy way. Do you remember how?
Yeah, wasn't it an amazing shining light that just totally impacted him? And actually, it talks about in Philippians how he was blinded for 3 whole days because of the light. And then after 3 days, he got his sight back. And obviously, after that experience, he was just totally changed and transformed.
Exactly. So even though he didn't believe in Christianity, he didn't believe in God, God completely met him, took him, and transformed his life. He traveled the world telling people about God and his work and telling them what he'd done for him, but also what God could do for them. How cool is that? That, God knew when Paul was born that would happen. Paul had no idea. Paul was totally like, no thanks, not for me. You know, it's crazy what God can do for us all.
That's it. So he who began a good work in you, Bekah, and in me, and in everyone at home as well,
That's correct.
he will carry it on to completion. Yeah, which means God started our story and he's adding to it every day. So yeah,
That's right.
So God chose us to be his friends, didn't he? And he won't let us go. How amazing.
Exactly. He knows you inside and out, guys. So accept it and love who you are, for God made you that way.
Amazing. Great stuff.
Hey guys, so it's time to start discussing, isn't it, Al?
It is definitely, yes.
Oh God, I'm glad he's listening. So, the first thing that I want you to think about is, can you recall or think about where your journey is with God so far? So what's your story with God up until today?
Wow. Difficult one. So,
Yeah.
and the other thing we want you to think about is, what good things has God put inside of you when he made you? When God created you, what were some of the amazing things that you think he put inside you? So yeah, those are the two discussion points, guys. Have a think, speak to some adults about it, even your family as well, and yeah, get thinking.